It's Angie and Dawn. We
Hi.
are the estheticians here at Taylor Drive Facial Aesthetics. And today we want to talk to you about this is a question I get a lot. What is the difference between microneedling here when we're doing it,
Hmm.
or can I just buy one of those microneedling things at home? I'm not going to say the brand name, but it's in our blog post. Can I buy one at home? What is the difference? So that's what
Yeah,
we're going to talk about today. We have
sounds good.
4 different reasons. Okay, so number one is depth. So when you come to us, we are treating you, our device has a range of 0.25 all the way up to 2.5. 2.5 is something I'd only do on the body. We can use that to treat scars, just deeper things in the skin. 0.25, I'm just going to tell you, is the very, 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 very lowest that I would ever treat anybody, and that's only if they have a high sensitivity. But actually, I usually start people at a 0.6. So the point I'm making is I start people at like a 0.4 to 0.6 for the shallowest part on the forehead. The at-home devices are only 0.25. So that is half as deep as my shallowest point that I do in the
Yeah.
office.
Yeah, you can't get the same results.
No. So I'm going to just pass it over to Dawn. So we are 10 times deeper, especially when we're talking body, than the device that you can get at home.
Yeah, so when we're doing it, we're talking about cleanliness too and safety. So when you're doing it at home, these devices obviously aren't going as deep, and you don't have the numbing cream available to you to use at home to make it a lot more comfortable when we're doing the treatment so that you don't feel it as much. The other thing is that our cartridges for the microneedling is used one time only. We are using a brand new one the next time you come in for your treatment. So you're not using the same one, which means that we reduce the infection, reduce anything that could go wrong by using that same needle.
Absolutely.
And then the only other thing is with it, I mean, we know what we're doing. We've done this many times
Yep.
before. We've done it on several clients. Doing it at home, you don't exactly know where you're going, what you're doing with it. You can kind of follow a regimen that they give you with the device that you use at home. However, we're trained professionals. We've done it a long time. We know exactly what we want from the results.
Absolutely. And I treat every patient differently, so when you, and from time to time, we reevaluate too. Like I might have treated you at a 0.6 up here last time, then you come in today, and I noticed that you have, something is different, whether it be your threshold or whatever. So I'm going to make adjustments to that based on what I'm seeing, looking at your skin as a professional too. So that does make a big difference. The other thing that we have to offer to go along with our microneedling, why is it so hard to say? I don't understand. Is PRP. Many people wonder, what is PRP? It is platelet-rich plasma is what it stands for. What that is, in like simple terms, is we draw blood from your arm. We have a centrifuge here in our lab, so we spin that in the centrifuge. We pull the plasma off the top, and we use that to put over your skin, and we microneedle that in. There's a lot of benefits to it. I used it on myself, and I will never go back. Like, I'm obsessed with it now. Dawn did it on me just like 2 months ago. So it's going to speed up your healing time. It's going to reduce the amount of downtime you have. So that redness is going to go away. You'll see your glow faster. And this is just my personal opinion. Oh, I'm touching my microphone. My personal opinion, my glow lasted longer.
Yeah.
Oh my
looked
goodness.
amazing after you were done.
Yes, I kept touching my
Phenomenal.
face. I know I'm not supposed to touch my face. Kept touching my face because it felt so good for a month after I had it done. My skin felt like new skin. And then with that, the PRP, working with the microneedling always helps with collagen production. But when you add that PRP to it, it supercharges that collagen production. So it just, like I said, it makes the texture of your skin look and feel so amazing.
Yeah. And again, that's something that doing this at-home device, you can't get. You can't do that yourself. So you need a medical professional to be able to do that and to be able to offer that for you.
Yes. And
which makes the treatment so much better.
I have a horror story.
Okay.
I had a client who came in, and they had to go get a blood draw done, and their friend at the hospital was doing it for them.
Yeah.
So she asked them to spin the plasma for them. Like, this is so illegal, so don't ever, ever try this. This is not one of our patients. This is just somebody that I know. Their friends spun the plasma. They took it home and they put it in their refrigerator that they could could microneedle it into their face the next day. we use your plasma within 15 minutes of it coming out of that centrifuge. It does start to break down. Putting it in the refrigerator, not a good idea.
No.
This is a natural product. It's got no preservatives in it. So I do not recommend doing that. So that's my horror story of the day. But we don't do that.
No.
We do everything by the book. We're here to look out for your safety, and we want to deliver results.
Exactly. Yep. And so what is microneedling good for?
Yeah.
I mean, we can use it to help with acne scars, which is probably a number one thing that clients are looking for, right? Like they're coming in, they have these acne scars that just don't go away, and there's not a lot that can help that.
No.
Microneedling
See,
is
you can't say either.
It just rolls off your tongue, right? But microneedling is one of those things that is really good for. It can help with any fine lines or wrinkles that you have. So if you're starting to notice that aging process, it's going to help minimize those. It helps with pore size. So if you're noticing, deeper pores more in like the cheeks, the nose area, even on your chin, it can help with that. It helps with the pigment that you have in your skin.
Yeah.
And you noticed with like elasticity, your skin getting a little bit more firmer.
Oh,
things like that after, especially with the PRP.
Yes.
Can definitely help. So kind of just anti-aging, if you're looking like, hey, I'm getting into my 40s, like it might be time to start doing something for my skin. This is probably one of those treatments that you want to start with.
Absolutely. And I tell people, everybody who walks in the door, I always tell them, like, I almost feel like a broken record because I recommend it to everybody, but it literally is good for anybody. If you're in your 20s, this is good proactive. It's just keeping your skin cells turning over faster. It improves the texture of your skin. If you have any of those, like, I always call them the ghosts of pimples past, like those little breakouts that leave like the little red dots. It's not a breakout anymore. This can help sometimes eliminate those after one treatment. Like, I'm not going to guarantee that, but I've seen it on myself. I've seen it on my clients.
Sure.
So it's good for young skin. And then if you keep going with this, I recommend every other month at the minimum. Some people do it once a quarter. I have a lot of people who do it every month. There's really,
we have some great packages. So you can buy it in a series of packages for treatments, get them all done, and you don't have to worry about it. Works great just to refresh your skin. And then we have awesome skincare here too. So pairing that with the microneedling is huge. Like your results are just going to be 10 times better.
I totally agree. And her and I see the results every single day. So we can sit here on this couch and we're not just like spewing this information. This is like what we live every day. And I just love seeing the results on my own clients, on myself. We did yours just really recently too.
So that's phenomenal.
I like to say that I'm addicted. So I do this a lot to myself, but that is because it does work and it helps. So at the end of the day, we believe that it is a very, very big mistake to try to do this at home. There's a risk to it. We told you our stories, but the bigger thing too is that you're just not going to get the same results. You can't at those minimum depths.
No matter how many times you do it. So because the depth is not there as to what we can do it at.
Yeah.
You can't even do it 10 times just to get one treatment. That's what we're doing.
Yep. So I'm going to treat your forehead twice as deep as what you're going to treat your whole face at home. And down here, we're treating a lot deeper.
A lot deeper.
Average clients, I start at 0.4 up here, and I do like 1.4 down here. A lot of times I'll even go up to 1.6 down here. So 1.6 versus 0.25. That's a big difference if you do math. I'm not great at math. But
correct. And like I said, we have that numbing, so you're not feeling anything different. However, the results are 10 times more.
Spectacular. So if you're ready, if we've convinced you, which I hope that we have, we are taking appointments right now. So just go ahead, go to our website, look up microneedling, or we have microneedling with PRP, and you can book with me or Dawn, and we'd love to help you out.
Or give us a call.
Thank you. Bye.